Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Breaking Points podcast, giving you motorsports coverage beyond the checkered flag. But this podcast specifically, just NASCAR coverage beyond the checkered flag. For our breaking news this week, we have the Dover race. There's going to be no promoter's caution, and it's basically a normal race. John, you want to tell us about it?
Yeah, oh God. Like I'm like stuttering over this because it's just so absurd that we're doing just basically a regular race, a 350 lap event. Um yeah, basically I'm ripping this right from the uh press release. The full field will complete in the first segment and second segment, which are each 75 laps. And then the final 200 laps will consist of 26 drivers. Qualifying on Saturday will set the lineup for segment one, and segment two will feature the top 26 finishers inverted at the start, while the remainder will line up based on their first segment finishing positions. Um, yeah, it's basically just a full race for the first half, and then the last half is just 26 drivers driving. I don't really know what more to say because it's just they're trying so hard to make the Dover All-Star race interesting, but there's no way to.
And I'm sorry, inverted? They're going to do a reverse grid?
Yeah, of the top 26.
Who's usually 26? Who is your 26 driver?
Noah Gregson, probably.
You know what? That's a
Actually,
that's a
you,
good pick. I was either gonna say him or Todd Gilliland.
you know what? Gregson at Dover had a really good run last year before he got caught up in that restart wreck. He was running top 10. So, good chance he might not be there for the All-Star race.
Okay. Okay, you right, you right. Gabe, did you have any thoughts? I just realized I kind of just spoke first.
Nah, I no, I don't think I'm just stuttering as well. I don't know. I have no thoughts. It's a gimmicky thing. So much gimmicks. Yeah, it's just a
Yeah,
NASCAR
yeah.
thing. NASCAR thing to do gimmicky things.
Yeah, sounds about right. Especially because there's no points and it's literally just for show at this point. Anyways, Dover. Cool, I guess. In other quote unquote cool news, if you're his fan, Austin Hill is going to be making more cup starts starting this weekend in Phoenix. Moment of silence for the person on the podcast that already bought a ticket and is still going anyways. But
Yeah.
yeah, Gabe's going to Phoenix. Yeah, Gabe's gonna fly out to Phoenix right now, actually.
Gabriel, your flight leaves in 10 minutes.
Yeah, what are you doing
Oh
here, my guy?
no! I missed the flight.
You missed a flight in 10 minutes. But in all seriousness, Austin Hill is going to be entering in a few more starts for Cup in the number 33 for Richard Childress Racing. And it starts this weekend in Phoenix. Also, someone who's going to do some starts this weekend, Chandler Smith, not in Cup Series, but he will be in the NOAP Series for the number 5. If I say the name, I'm going to butcher it. Hedinger?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting better, guys. Progress. Anyways, that's our breaking news as far as we know right now, unless someone else found something while I was talking. Cool. Trucks. Do I want to start the tangent now, or do I want to just go through the truck race, go through the O'Reilly's race, go through the Cup race, and then lay into them?
You can do it now if you're really passionate about it.
Fox, oh my God. Fox, I hate you so much because What do you mean you show a single clip of Connor Mozak going off and then never address it ever again? But somehow he worked his way back to the front. And then I turn away and I look back and he's out of the race. What happened the second time? Furthermore, what happened to Dario? What's his last name? Franchitti? I think that's his name.
Frankie.
Yeah, Franchitti. I knew I was gonna struggle to say his name. What happened to him? You show a clip of him just sitting outside of his car and don't address what happened to him after the race. And last lap, you're showing the winners crossing the line, right? And then you cut to Butterbean, whose front end is damaged beyond belief, and you don't talk about it at all. I'm literally in my Discord talking with my friends, and I'm like, yo, what the heck happened to Butterbean? And they're like, wait, something happened to Butterbean? No one knows what happened. I can't find it. I'm assuming he just hit someone or got into the back of someone. But Fox, I'll get into the reason why I hate you when we get to Cup, but that's at least it for trucks. I despise Fox right now. I really do. Anyways, someone else take it.
Welcome to the train, I guess. Welcome aboard to the yeah. I mean, I don't know. Fox coverage the last few years has been very shoddy at best, and this year I feel like especially it's just been so lazy, and it's infuriating to see, especially for an event as cool as St. Petersburg for the first time. But you know, oh well.
Gabe, thoughts, prayers, anything?
Um, I'll start with this. On the positive side, I think um the commentators are. I mean, I'm getting more towards Cup Series, but like I think the commentators are doing an all right job. I'm not gonna rip them and say like they suck doo doo or whatever, but they're doing all right. But oh my goodness, the camera work, like whoever the guy that directs how like which camera to cut to, get like the guy needs to get fired right now. Like he's gone, bro. Like look, again, like here's the thing. I don't pray for anyone's like downfall. I don't want anyone to get fired or anything like, But like someone bring someone in to show this guy how it's done. Like oh my goodness, that was like not just trucks, even Cup. It was atrocious. And oh, I'm beyond words right now. I'm not as angry as Bailey is, but I just don't know how to explain like what I wanna say to the whoever the director is, and like the guy needs to learn, bro. He's directing the race like it's like he's straight out of high school or something, bro. My goodness.
Honestly, it feels like amateur work, which it shouldn't, given that it's Fox and knowing that Fox definitely hires people that know what they're doing. Whoever that was definitely did not know what they were doing. And I could say what I thought that I wanted to say to this person. I could not say it on a podcast, especially when we are what, 4 or 5 minutes into it. We would get demonetized. So I will refrain. Maybe if we started a Patreon, we're not starting a Patreon for a little bit, but that would be funny if we had a whole uncensored podcast. It was just everything we wanted to say. Oh, that'd be so bad. It's just every single blooper we've ever had. Oh, God. No. Anyways, moral of the truck series story. Lane Riggs won it, which I was not upset with that. It was actually a really good race. First time at St. Petersburg. I definitely was pulling for James Hinchcliffe, but alas, he did not have the race he needed. He didn't have the luck. But Lane Riggs literally came from the back. I think he was in like 30th or 29th, 28th maybe. He came from the back of the grid and won it. And at a pretty good pace, might I add. He was leading for a while too. I think he led. I might mix it up with O'Reilly's, but he was leading like 19, 20 laps, I think, in the race. So not bad considering it was a street course. Thoughts?
Yeah, Riggs led 41 laps,
Oh,
which is
my bad.
over half the race. Um, yeah, but even amidst like the laps led stat, there were like four drivers throughout the day that I thought were going to win, like at any given moment, and it was a really competitive race. And I thought Majeski was for sure going to take it before he threw it all away in the final corner. Um, and he still finished second. Like he still had a great day, but like he threw away what could have been his first victory in the 88 truck. So all in all, Lane Riggs deserved it. Trying to think of other standouts. Colin Braun on truck, actually not truck debut, but first time in a truck in over a decade and finishes ninth. Hinchcliffe top 10 on truck debut, and Dario was running well in the top 10 before he went out with the steering issues. So overall, a very
It
surprising.
was a steering issue?
Yeah, and for the record, they did bring that up on the broadcast, but it was so brief.
Brother, you're joking me. Anyways, I digress. Ben Rhodes, you know what? The top three. Kudos to the top three. That's what I'm gonna say. Because they were all basically running out of fuel at the end. And I remember hearing one of them just saying, like, we're not making it. I think it was Majeski. He was saying like he wasn't gonna make it. And then still ended up coming in second. So I mean, can't be upset with second. Gabe thoughts.
Yeah, it was a decent race. I mean, I don't have much other notes other than it was a well run, race for Lane Ricks. Just very consistent. Um, got got moving early in stage one, got up to the top 10, and then the rest of the race was pretty much consistent. It was top level, and I like that, It's kind of a theme for the race winners over the weekend. They all ran very consistent throughout the race. But Lane Ricks really showed, I think, the most dominance in comparison to the other race winners over the weekend. But yeah, good race by them. I want to highlight, Landon Lewis, good old 19-year-old. I'm thinking, I don't remember. Uh, good dude. Came in 45, like sixth place. Um, yeah, he's not a regular. Really good performance. So kudos to him. And the Rams did pretty well too. Colin Braun, Justin Haley, Daniel Dye came in top 20. Obviously, Minnie Tyrell and Brendan Queen didn't do that well, but yeah, I still think it's a good start for the Ram trucks. I mean Justin Haley's in the top 10 in points. Um, Brendan Queen's right outside, so it's a good start for them.
Yeah. And to highlight Sean's random pick of the week, Lane Riggs. Obviously, he wins the race.
Let's go. I totally remembered that.
You barely remembered that you picked Jesse Love in 28th, which, haha, I'm just going to start that off right now. We'll laugh
Come
more about that later.
Okay,
But no,
whatever.
we were we were first, 10th, and 20th. And yes, Tanner Gray was 20th. I don't care if he's good or not. I still root for him. And then James Hinchcliffe was in 10th, which I give him credit. First time in a truck series and he got top 10. Considering he was used basically as a bumper in like the first couple laps. That was funny. Who was that on the inside? I don't even remember. Pause.
It was Daria.
Oh, Dario just using his buddy James Hinchcliffe or Jimmy Hinch. Actually, we're on a NASCAR podcast. We should not be calling him James Hinchcliffe. We got to be calling him Jimmy Hinch. And if you watch the broadcast, you would know that that is his dedicated NASCAR name is Jimmy Hinch.
Also, side note, what was it with Townsend Bell and Michael Waltrip talking about twinks?
Something else I was curious about, but I didn't know how to bring that up on the podcast.
This is
I,
probably going in blooper, but like,
nope, I'm putting this straight in the episode. I don't care. I'm so lost.
I don't think Michael really knows what that word means.
Yeah, but it's funny. It was very funny. I'm not gonna lie. 'Cause I mean, I don't even, what was the context they brought that up with?
They were talking about a turn and a kink, and they tried uh combining the word, and they combined it into twink. And then Townsend was like, "Quit twinking around."
Oh, God. Uh, only on a NASCAR broadcast who would hear this. Or you just hear Will Buxton saying, to win the race, you need to finish first.
And to immediately pivot back, the Truck Series go on a little bit of a break after this weekend, but the point standings still shaking out relatively the same. Chandler Smith with a fourth place finish still leads over Ben Rhodes by, oh, can I do math in my head? 34 points. Um, and then Rhodes leads over Majeski, and then Ruggiero, and then Lane Riggs, who notably Riggs, fifth in the standings. That's his first top 25 finish of the season. So, yeah, it's early goings. I think when we go through Darlington, Rockingham, especially Bristol, I think we're going to get more of a representation of what to expect from the teams this season. But I think this performance from Lane today solidifies that he's probably the title favorite this year.
Pause today. The race didn't happen today. It happened 2 days ago as of recording, 3 days ago as of Spotify posting, and 4 days ago
Well,
as of YouTube posting.
they didn't need to know that. They didn't need to know it was 2 days ago until you brought it up.
Well, they did need to know because at the very least it wasn't yesterday either, because yesterday was the Cup Series, which we're not talking about the Cup Series yet. But we are moving over to Coda, which is the No App Series, which who would you guess it? SVG wins it. Of course he did. Who else was going to win it? Connor? No, he got pole and then got screwed over multiple times by his own car.
By his own car, by other drivers,
Yeah.
everything, just everything working against him, you know. Corey Day, uh,
Yeah, it was a bad Saturday for Connor Zilic. So yeah,
Yeah. Um, I'm kind of happy I didn't watch that race. I'm very happy I didn't actually watch the whole thing. I would be throwing things at my TV. So, Gabe, do you want to take this one?
yeah. To be honest, the early stages, the first two stages was pretty calm. Not much significant happened, I think. Obviously, early on, as we were talking about Connor Zilic, he had some issues with his brake rotor, which was grazed or sheared, I think, and that's what when I was talking to people, I think it was a really rare issue. So number one unfortunate issue for Connor. And then Austin Hill obviously went on to win stage one, and then Sam Mayer went on to win stage two. Um, I think at this point in time, most of the people thought SVG was gonna win the race, but then a long run till the end, and a caution came out, and then it was restart. Sam Mayer was leading, and then he just pushed everyone on the outside super wide. SVG just came through. Through goes SVG, and he just led the rest of the way. I mean, not much to this race. It was pretty exciting. Very tight racing early on with Connor and SVG, and then later on with Hill, Sammy Smith. Um, like everyone got a bite at the lead, but at the end of the day, SVG is inevitable. He is him. He stays flexing on the peasants, as I said.
Yeah, I mean, another guy who got a taste of the lead was debutant Brent Cruz, who did a very similar four wide move in the turn one. I think it was the beginning of stage two or three. It's very similar to SVG and took the lead. 17 years old, still not technically eligible to run the full season, but when he turns 18, he will apply for the playoff, or not playoff waiver, but the full season waiver. Um, but you know, Cruz is I think I can't remember who said this, but Brent Cruz, I think, is Toyota's response to Connor Zilic because Zilic was brought through as like a Chevy prospect, and now you have Cruz coming through the Toyota pipeline with a very similar background to Connor, winning everything in European karting, going to Trans Am and sports and not sports cars, but like just that general scene of racing, then gets planted in the NASCAR and does well. Um, I think it's going to be interesting to see how these two sort of develop alongside each other. And I think a sixth place run from Cruz the other day demonstrates that he has what it takes.
Now you're conscious of saying the other day. But hey, speaking of days, what was that move? Can someone talk about that? Because all I saw was the apology.
What apology?
The one that was definitely written by his PR person.
I thought that was sarcasm because after the race he was immediately blaming his car for what happened.
Oh no, I'm talking the one that he posted on Twitter, X, whatever you're gonna call it, whatever it is, Twitter, X. That was definitely written by a PR professional, and I know because it sounds like something I would have written, and that's literally my whole thing. Like, it was definitely not written by Corey, friend of the pod, but dang, was that not written by you? All I heard was that he slammed into someone's door. I didn't watch it. Gabe, what happened? Someone tell me what happened, please. I'm pretty sure it's against Connor.
Oh, we were still on the Corey Day thing.
No, we
Hold on.
circled back to it.
Um, it was basically going down turn two on the long right-hander. I Corey Day just misjudged the turn, like misjudged his his spacing between himself and Connor, and basically just very barely hit Zillish's right rear quarter panel, and that was it. That's all it took to spin Zilish and take him outside of the top five, I think. And it's I'm gonna repeat what I said last week, is that I can understand making these mistakes. You're a rookie and all that. And again, friend of the program, a great dude. But at some point, you're gonna get punched in the teeth for something like this, right? You're averaging one and a half incidents per race. That is unbelievable. That is unreal, right? It's I it's you can't be misjudging like spaces like that. You gotta let off the gas, give him a little space. Like don't just spin someone. Like trying to race. I understand racing hard, but like spinning someone, like just tapping someone's rear quarter panel. At that point, you're just unskilled.
Yeah.
What are we sharing?
I'll demonstrate. This is the incident. Let me do playback timer. I'll do it at 0.75. That's not 0.75, but that'll work.
Just point
Um,
eight.
so days right here.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not the greatest look.
I
and
mean,
he blamed the car?
Yeah, he it was something like,
What
the
did the
car.
car do? Press the gas harder? Like,
The
I'm
only
sorry.
argument I could maybe see for blaming the car is going over the curb right here and him washing up. But also,
Yeah.
like, that's not the car. You made a mistake.
Yeah.
yeah,
I
I
don't
mean,
know,
like
man.
it's just bad. Like, I mean, once in a while, like let's think about it this way, you know? Like, name any other rookie driver in the new series, you know, like Mini Tyrell, um, Connor Zilish, just anyone, just name anyone in all three different in trucks, O'Reilly's or Cup, right? Just new drivers. Just name it anyone. Like, they're not causing crash wrecks, spins, incidents at this rate. You know, I don't go on Twitter and see like, oh, Corey Day did it again. Or I don't see anything like similar. I don't see like Mini Tyrell did it again. Connor Zilish spin someone again. You know, I come on, man. We gotta lock in, man. We gotta lock in. We can't do that anymore. Let's just take it a notch down. You're doing great right now. Like in the points, in terms of points, he's doing great. But like again, someday you're gonna get socked in the mouth just because you're just like like you're not looking after other people. That's just my 2 cents.
I mean, he might be doing good, but he is pissing a lot of people off in the process. I don't know, man. We'll just have to see how it plays out. I will say I am happy to see William Sawalich though in the top 10. I don't like I feel like he's just had bad luck last year and this year. And I saw a thing. I don't know if you guys follow like tarot cards and stuff. There was one I saw and it was like, if you see this on March 1st, I saw it yesterday. Obviously, we're filming this on March 2nd. Get over yourself, Sean. I saw it yesterday. And it said, in 6 days, I turned off his camera. I'm gonna kick you from the meeting.
No, no, you made me mad.
Ooh. Anyways, it was in 6 days. Something you've been manifesting is gonna come true. I have been manifesting a William Sawalich win. Why did you just go entirely blurry, Gabe? I have been manifesting this win since last year. And what is 6 days from March 1st? The O'Reilly's race. What if this is redemption from not racing in Phoenix? I'm calling it right now. I do not care. I don't take criticism. Anyways, I digress. I'll get off my pedestal now. Is there anything else we wanted to say about the O'Reilly series?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna again, I'm not gonna call for anyone to be fired. But SVG's crew on Saturday was horrible. Like across multiple stops. They were losing positions left and right. And on the money stop, like on the final restart, I think 10 to go, 10-ish to go. Like if just a few more to go. They just messed up and dropped like 3 positions, which was unreal. And obviously he restarted from fifth, somehow still got to first. Again, stay flexing on these peasants, but if another guy steps into that number nine and your pit crew screws up, not 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 swearing again, but if your pit crew screws up again, right, is your driver gonna make it back into the first? Like in some miracle, like some fancy miracle and some whatnot? I don't think so. Not in any other racetrack. So let's pick it up and do better.
Yeah. Because I don't remember them being good. Because didn't they enter last week or the week before with Ross? I think they did Daytona. Wasn't he in Daytona? It's been a few weeks. It's final season. I don't remember that far, but I'm pretty sure Ross was in Daytona as well in the nine. Clarification. And I
Yeah.
don't think they were that good either, but not like enough to be noticed by our wonderful pit crew grader over here. Sean, did you have anything else you wanted to say?
Um, I guess I'll bring up a few storylines. We're gonna bring this up a bit more as we get into Cup, but it was a very hot day on Saturday as well, and we saw one fill in, which admittedly wasn't high profile, but JJ Yeley did start the race um in the 42, and after the second stage, I'm pretty sure I think Brad Perez stepped in um and took over, and he rallied for a 28th place finish. So that's fair enough. And I do also want to highlight, even though the finishing order won't reflect it, Roger Carruth and Carson Wappel. They were in the midst of the top five at the end of the race, but I think it was a dust up from Sam Mayer that caused them to go into the tire barrier at turn 6A, kind of derailed the run they were having. And I mean, even though Carson Kvapil is in basically a junior motorsports prepared car, it's still DGM. And they were rallying to a pretty good finish until they're caught up in that dust up. And yeah, other than that, I think that's all I got.
All right. Um, this week we Gabe, you and I need to have better wheel spins because there's no way that Sean is going 2 for 2 right now. Tanner Gray finished 12th, the highest of everyone else we got. The other two, we had Nick Sanchez in 25th and Dean Thompson in 26th.
It's funny that those
Now,
two were the ones that you guys picked because they're the ones that hit each other the most, I think, during the
yeah,
race.
and that's the funny thing. Now, the only thing that's good about this is I know for a fact you did not go 3 for 3. I can sit here and say for a fact you did not go 3 for 3. Not with 27th place. No shot. That kind of spoils it. Um, for the Cup Series, Sean, Mr. No Notable Names, had to root for Jesse Love for a 28th finish. Wrong. He finished in 27th.
Like you're framing this as if it's like a huge own. It's still not good, and he was only up with Kyle Busch because he stayed out on old tires.
And Kyle Busch threw a temper tantrum. I'm sorry. Bro, you are like double his age. Chill out. God.
So before we get too deep into this, O'Reilly Auto Parts series points update. Austin Hill still leads over now Jesse Love. RCR 1-2 in the standings is a solid 28-point gap Hill has over Love. Then it's Justin Allgaier at 115, followed by Sheldon Creed at 106. And then Carson Gvoppel, despite the dust up at the end, still is fifth in the standings at 95 points.
Considering last week's top five. This is a huge change up. So, anyway, maybe we should start with the biggest headline for this cup race. Tyler Reddick does the unthinkable, beats SVG on a road course. What? I'm sorry. To
Yeah.
quote SVG though, his driving was immaculate. He held it up, and he earned that. But
Yeah.
go ahead, I
I
cut you
mean,
off again.
I would say like this time last week, I would have been like, yeah, Shane being beaten is unthinkable. But after practice and especially qualifying, Shane did not have it hooked up. I mean, he made it clear throughout the weekend that he wasn't satisfied with what Trackhouse had for him. I mean, considering the highest qualifying Trackhouse car was Ross, and then it was a huge gulf between them, and then Van Gisbergen and Zilich, I would not have anticipated that during the weekend. And that gave Reddick a lot of clean air to work with the entire race. Whereas Van Gisbergen and especially Zilich had to burn their tires trying to get through the field. And, at the end of the race during that little duel, I think Reddick was just better able to get the exit off the corners because clean air and he's been up there all day. He knows what to do. And yeah, Reddick earned it and becomes even amongst pre-modern era seasons, like back to the 50s and 60s, the first ever driver to win the first three races of a season. So yeah,
Historic moment for Tyler Reddick and 2311, period. I don't believe the conspiracy theory though. I told you guys about the conspiracy theory about how someone said, "Oh, what if they just have to do this?" After that drive, no. Tyler Reddick showed that he's here to play. He's here to win. He's not here because people are gifting it to him. He's working for it. And I love to see that. And
uh,
now
uh,
Michael Jordan's also going to be at Phoenix. That's fun.
if people were truly gifting Reddick these wins, then man, they made it really believable at Daytona and Atlanta then. Because I mean, how are you to just hand a win to someone who I don't know, like I see nothing to suggest that conspiracy theory of the settlement being the reason for Reddick's pace having merit. If anything, I do think it's related to the lawsuit, but more so, they're not running uncharted anymore, and I guarantee they got a huge settlement check from NASCAR. Um, and I think they put a lot of money into that, and I think that's what it is. But
Gabe,
no,
your
let's put on the
enthusiastic nod.
let's put in the tinfoil hats.
It's the money. It's the money. It's all about the money. And here's the thing. I'm gonna say this. Whoever they hired to be their performance engineer, he needs a raise. He needs a raise right now. Right, double his salary, triple his salary, whatever. I don't care. Just throw money at him. You know, can't let him go to I don't know JGR, Hendrick, or Penske. Do not let him leave. Cause oh my goodness, first of all you no, I'm not dominant. You go out and do very well at two super speedways, and then you come to a road course and then you set up your car perfect for Reddick to absolutely dominate this race. Here's the thing, right? Even towards the end when SVG was catching up to was trying to catch up to Reddick, right? He was SVG was holding his own on like he was getting ahead on corners. But like the way like Reddick's car was set up, he was able to like stay almost close to level with SVG on corners and then absolutely win on the straights. Like I don't know what they did, but like whatever that setup was, it was beautiful, and again, like it was like it's like a very beautiful performance from top to bottom. Again, this time I'm going to shout out the pit crew, right? Pit crew did nothing wrong, right? Good stops every single one of them, great job. Just an attaboy, like, Yeah, this is like the pinnacle of good pit crew performances, but I digress. But yeah, just a very good setup. Every time someone like got close to him on restarts, he just pulled away immediately, which is, I mean, driver and setup, both of them really good.
Yeah, I mean, and people use that notion that, oh, Shane was so good in the corners and Reddick pulled away on the straights as like proof that they juiced his engine. But have people played an F1 game? I think this is the best way I can describe it. You play an F1 game, there's five base setups. One, there's like increased downforce and an increased top speed. It sounds like Van Gisbergen's team had the increased downforce, which made him better in the corners, but slow on the straights. And then Reddick had the increased top speed, which was a boat in the corners, especially if you play the F1 games, you know that's the case. And rocket on the straights. And combine that, Reddick having a top speed car, with the fact that Reddick is a good road course racer. His first two wins were on road courses, and he's won at Coda before. That's going to be a winning combination 9 times out of 10. So, yeah, not this shouldn't be a discrediting for Tyler Reddick's achievements, and it frustrates me to see that.
Yeah. What else is there to talk about this race? Other than the heat. Like, actually, no. The amount of spins that Connor Zilish did, that was actually funny, though. There was at least two. And the first one was like right at the very beginning. He spins alone in the corner. The other time, though, was like dominoes. That one, I know there was another car in it, and I can't for the life of me figure out who it was. But
Zane,
Denny had hit. No, there was another one. There was five in it. Because Denny Hamlin hit William Byron, who hit another car, who then hit Zane Smith, who spun out Connor Zilish as well. There was a third car in the middle, and I can't remember
with
who it
Suarez,
was.
with Suarez
It
in
was
that line.
Suarez. Of course, it was Suarez. Teammates. But that was funny. That was the domino effect. But no. Um, actually, opinion on Matt Snyder taking over for Alex Bowman. That was a huge debate I saw online. And they were like, why is this guy just filling in? And I'm like, have you guys seen some of the reserve drivers that Hendrick has? There's no way they would be able to touch the pedals in the 48.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, I don't see why not. Snyder was there. He's an O'Reilly Series race winner. Um, like if he's there and willing to do it, I don't see why not. Especially when all you're looking for is a guy who you don't want to like go particularly fast that will like crash the car and bring it home in one piece. Which I mentioned this in our chat. Hendrick, when they subbed in uh Snyder for Bowman, forgot to refuel the car. So at two to go, you just see Snyder limping around, going around the double right-hander, just completely off the pace, and he's radioing to the team, you forgot to put fuel in it. It's so funny.
that's oh, I love it. It's so funny. Context, Alex Bowman was one of the few drivers that was sick and had to get subbed out as well. And this goes into my point about why I hate Fox. So, not only was Alex Bowman sick, Eric Jones was also sick. There was someone else who was sick, but I can't remember for the life of me.
Dinger.
Who? Nope. No,
Allmendinger.
I'm gonna get to his point. There was another one, not him. I have my whole point is on Dinger. My entire point. Throughout the race, they would just randomly go to AJ Allmendinger's like in car camera. And he did not look good all that race. Then at the end of the race, they cut to him on the ground unconscious. And I'm sorry, what? They don't mention it. They don't mention, oh, this driver's just on the floor unconscious. Like, that's totally fine. Goes to something else. I don't even remember what it was because I was feeling whiplash. And then it shows him on a stretcher. And I'm like, I'm sorry, first of all, you don't check to make sure like he's alive, first of all. You just see a guy on the ground and you're like, oh, camera, let's zoom in on that. Where is decency in any situation?
I guess for Allmendinger, I guess but when you're driving a zombie car with zero Chevrolet support and wheel it to a top 10 finish, you tend to burn yourself out, I guess. But no, I mean, he he was one of many drivers who had cool suit issues. Um, and a lot of the drivers just didn't drive with any cooling, which is brutal. And that's what happened to Bowman very early on. And um, yeah, you mentioned Eric Jones, AJ Allmendinger, just a lot of these guys who pretty much toughed the worst of the conditions with nothing to shield them from it. And yeah, rough day.
And the other one that I forgot to mention, Kyle Larson, can make sense why I didn't mention him. He also had cool suit issues, but he also had water issues. Like he couldn't drink his drink and he would yank the straw and somehow turn off his communications. What? How does that just happen?
And like I remember during a pit stop, they were throwing ice at him. They were just straight. The pit crew were just they were just throwing stuff into the car, just trying to cool him down. And like here's the thing, they're I'm gonna make this point like very seriously. I don't want to joke around with this. Like inside the car is 50 something degrees Celsius, right? So normal heat is like super heat in normal atmosphere where it would induce like mass casualties or mass heat strokes. It's like 35 degrees Celsius. That is insane, right? And don't forget that it's Texas. It's Texas. The Texas heat is crazy. I'm just gonna be like I'm just gonna like I'm gonna tip my cap to these people, like who toughed it out. Like I respect that very much. I can respect like regardless of who it is. Like if you tough it out without like cool suit, like worse without water, man, you're a dog. You're a dog, man.
I wasn't gonna laugh until you said they were dogs. Anyways, one of the things that scared me was because Kyle was talking about like boiling, and I had looked at the temperature. It was like 79 degrees in Texas that day, but trackside was 109. For this weekend in Phoenix, it's supposed to be 84. If that was 79/80 and it was 109 trackside, question how hot it is in the car. Definitely hot. Also, I talk in Fahrenheit. I don't know this off the top of my head in Celsius. I'm in
Yeah,
America.
yeah.
So, context. It's supposed to be 84 this weekend. So, imagine, and considering it's also Phoenix, everything is concrete here. So, Phoenix Raceway, I love how I said here. Um, Phoenix Raceway gets really, really hot very, very quickly. Um, I would not be surprised if it somehow got to 115 trackside. I wouldn't be surprised about that. It's done it before. I mean, it's also been 115 outside, just standing there before. I
I've
love my state.
I've experienced the 115 air temperature before
It's
at
dry
Phoenix.
heat.
Well, no, 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 no. Don't even start because it's not just a dry heat. No, it's hell.
It is. I know. I've lived when it was 100 and like 20 something.
Or you
I
could
I lived here.
or you could boil eggs on the road.
Oh yeah, I remember during COVID we would literally take cookie sheets and put them in our cars. We made cookies in our car. Or we had a pan that we left in the sun for like 5 minutes and we made fried eggs. We got bored during COVID, guys. That was a time to be alive, but not in Arizona because God, no one wanted to go outside. We couldn't go outside because it was COVID. We didn't want to go outside because it was 115 degrees.
For what it's worth, the hottest race I've ever gone to was at Watkins Glen, and the air temperature that day was 95 degrees with a trackside temperature of 103, which for New York, what is pretty insane. And that just goes to show that, you know, it's already that hot for a fan outside, but imagine what it's like being inside a car with already no air conditioning, and then you have a cool suit over your abdomen, completely fails, and oh yeah, I can't drink water either. So yeah, I'm in hell.
I remember hearing one of the commentators say he's working for his paycheck today about Kyle Larson. And I was like, that is
Crazy.
vile, my guy.
And Gabriel, for the record, at 84 Fahrenheit, I believe is like 29 Celsius.
Yeah, approximately, I think. Is it? Hold up. Hold up. 80, 89,
I don't know.
57.
I remember seeing an article saying that people who were doing a marathon in the UK, and it was like, oh, it's 24 degrees and people are dropping like flies. And it was like 85 degrees Fahrenheit. And my friend sent it to me and said, cries in Phoenix.
24
And then sent,
is 75 degrees. 24 Celsius. Like that's perfect running weather. I'm a runner,
that's what I'm saying.
so like I know this.
Yeah. Yeah, I love 70s. 70s are nice. It's 80 degrees today, guys. Who said it's okay to be 80 degrees this soon out of February? Wrong. We are getting so off topic this episode. I'm so sorry, guys. Welcome to the ADHD podcast, actually.
And okay, yeah, I'll get us back on track. I've seen a lot of fan reactions about this race, which admittedly wasn't the most exciting race, but I still thought like if you ignore Reddick running away with it, it was a pretty good race where you have people battling in amongst for like the lower positions, but then there's people being like, "Oh, Coda sucks. We should replace it. Go back to the Watkins Glen Sonoma like we used to." Have you watched a race at Sonoma in the last 10 years? Like Sonoma is not a good road course, and if you're, by your logic you want to remove Coda, Sonoma should have been gone yesterday. I mean, I don't know. Uh, I personally understand why Sonoma is still on the schedule, but like this is also off topic. But I digress. If you're gonna say remove Coda, then Sonoma should definitely be gone as well.
Bring back the Roval. I'm still bitter. I'm still bitter about it. Because what do you mean we go from 6 road courses last year to 4,
At least
bro?
with the Roval being removed, it's being replaced by a track that's objectively better. Like I get a lot of enjoyment out of Charlotte Roval racing. I think it's the best, second best track on the schedule. Um, but with Coda, if you remove Coda, what are you replacing it with? I mean, Rockingham. Actually, well, I see. I wouldn't mind that, but also at the expense of Coda, I don't want Coda to go.
Yeah, I like Coda. It's not bad.
Anyways, let's I wanna highlight a driver. I wanna highlight Connor Zulish. Um, Despite getting spun like a few times, he still really battled his way back despite so much rough situations and whatnot. I can see I can see that he's really trying, and I really appreciate that. I like the performance. I like what he has done on Saturday and Sunday. So yeah, huge respect for that.
I was gonna segue and say huge respect for Cole Custer, but I don't think I should do that. Top comment I saw someone they said respect for Custer for putting Carson Hocevar in his place. And I was like, I don't think I can say that on this podcast.
Yeah, I guess that's another storyline. I mean, first I want to highlight two drivers. Michael McDowell, literally doing the same strategy that they did at Daytona. It works for a second time, so he's two for two on it. And even like before the strategy, he was a top 10 car at least. Definitely definitely could have been amongst the top five, and ended up finishing top five in fifth place. A solid run for that Spire team, who finds themselves ninth in the standings, I believe now. And moving on to Gabriel, you're going to hate me for this, but I'm going to highlight Ty Gibbs because amidst the bad press right now that that team has been getting amongst the Gabe Hart JGR Spire lawsuit, um, he put all of that behind him and rallied for a fourth place finish and actually was the lapping fastest in the last 10 laps of that race, but couldn't quite get by Bell, dirty air, blah blah. Um, and yeah, fourth place. And I think for Gibbs, that win is coming this year. And given his track record, it'll probably be at a road course.
I mean, he also kind of highlighted your driver too, Gabe, saying that Bell was the master minister of defense there. So it's a
Yeah.
backhanded compliment,
It
technically.
like it evens out. One negative, one positive. It's neutral.
Oh my
No, we're
goodness.
killing that. We're killing it. We're killing that, guys. We're not doing it. We're not even saying it. So you have to watch the video, which will come out tomorrow when you're listening to this. If you're listening to this when it comes out, I don't know actually. I don't actually know if they see the chats when I record this. Let's check that later. But as mentioned before, Sean did not go 3 for 3, and I can tell you that for a fact. Who did the best on this one? Me. In 11th place, we had Bubba Wallace, which I listened to last week's recording. I did not sound happy about that pick. Trust me, I am happy about that pick. I love Bubba Wallace. Which, side note, another ADHD thing. Did you guys see the video of Bubba going up to Tyler after the race? He just walks up to him and says, "You know, I'm getting effing tired of you winning." I love it. I love it. I love these guys. Anyways, the next one was Cinnamon Toast Chris in 24th. And then what did you share? What file did you share? If I open this and it's the 6-7, oh no, it's Get This Man a True.
It's
I
not.
have that. It is Get This Man a True. I know it is. And see, the funny thing is, I put that on the last episode when I said it. I actually put that on the video.
Get
I'll
this man a
suck at
true.
editing. I did it. Get This Man a True. But then 24th was Cinnamon Toast Chris for Gabe, and then Jesse Love in 27th. So better than you expected. I
I,
would have us
I don't.
play our favorite game, but no one notable finished below him. So
Oh, no notable drivers, hey?
who do you consider notable in this list?
That finished
You want
below
me to
just
throw out?
the below
You want me to
Jesse
throw
Love.
Chris? He did not finish. Or okay, let's play my favorite game. Who finished behind Cody? Where? Who is notable in this list? Chris Buescher, Alex Bowman, who was actually Matt Schneider,
What
uh,
Busher
Ross
Busher didn't
Chastain,
Busher
who
didn't
actually
finish
had the
behind
fastest
Cody
lap.
Ware.
Huh? Briscoe. Said the wrong name.
Briscoe, yeah.
He
Chastain,
crashed.
Jones, Smith.
Which Chastain had the fastest lap. So maybe slightly notable. Eric Jones was sick. Zane Smith spun. Carson Osvar hit the wall. Austin Cindric. I actually don't know what happened to Austin Cindric. He just wasn't there. So there's no real notable names that finished behind Cody Ware this week. Goodness gracious.
Wheel time.
Tito's got me
The
beyond
wheel.
the
This
wheel.
weekend, we head to Phoenix, Arizona, as if Bailey hasn't mentioned it enough, for the GovX 200 at Phoenix Raceway. I don't
Oh, hey
forgot
guys,
how
did
much
you guys know we're going to Phoenix Raceway this weekend?
we're going. What is this PDF? Oh yeah, I had this up because I wanted to fact check.
Hmm.
But
Celsius
yeah,
to Fahrenheit. Oh.
um,
Okay.
all
Ah,
right.
there is no truck race.
Who's first?
I went first last time. So, you know what, Sean, you go first because you went second the entire time last week.
Okay, I go first. Give me someone good. Someone good. Give me Allgaier.
Give you Ellis.
Please pool. Please pool. Brennan pool. Thank you. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Mm.
I'll take that.
Mm, I don't even
Who's
know why I channeled Ellis. I don't even think he's racing this weekend. Oh, he is. I don't know why I channeled Ellis. I just said the first name that came to my head. That's crazy.
Bailey? You're rolling second.
Cool.
Give you Ryan Ellis.
I'll take him.
Dean Thompson.
Okay. We had him last week.
That is true. All right, Gabriel. Let's see what you get.
If he gets the good one, I'm gonna cry.
Ryan Ellis, Ryan Ellis, Ryan Ellis, Ryan Ellis.
Oh, that'll be funny.
Alex Labay.
No.
I don't even think he's racing.
He's not.
What number is he?
Zero.
Nah, that's Garrett Smithley. Oh my
Okay.
God, I got Garrett Smithley.
You got Garrett Smithley, Gabriel.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, we love
Absolute
Smithley up in this
howler.
household.
All right. Cup Series will go to Phoenix Raceway for 312 laps for the Straight Talk Wireless 500. Okay. All right, Gabriel, you're first.
Reverse order.
Someone good, someone good. Can you check if JJ Yaley's racing? Because you just got him.
No, he
Is he?
is not.
That
Are you lying?
crazy.
No, I am not. Yeah, I'm looking at the entry list on the NASCAR app right now. Only
Okay.
Austin Hill is the open entry.
Okay. We'll
Oh
roll for you
yes.
again then. You luck out this week.
Hmm.
If he
No
gets
JJ
someone really
Yeely.
good, I'm gonna be upset.
Ryan
Oh no.
Preece is actually a good pick for Phoenix too. You shouldn't.
Yeah. I'm not
Yeah, don't
mad.
be too
I'm
upset
just
with that.
it just scrolled right through.
Christopher Bell.
All right. Let's see who Bailey gets.
If I get Logano, I'm crying.
Bubba Wallace.
Okay.
Is that allowed? I had him last week.
Yeah.
I mean, I like him. That's fine.
All right. Give
I'll
me
take a
someone.
23-11.
Give me someone to go.
Austin
Please
Hill.
don't give me a dud. Don't
Austin
give me a dud.
Hill.
Austin Hill. Austin
Austin
Hill.
Hill.
Austin Hill.
No, not Allmendinger falling
Dinger.
on intermediate. No.
What if he doesn't enter?
He's entering.
No, I'm saying like, what if he's like sick? You just
He,
cheer for his car.
I mean, he's still on the entry list no matter what. So,
Yeah.
Dang.
oh,
Interesting.
Rough
Love that.
times.
Rough times. We don't really have exactly one standout performance that I'm confident is going to get top 10 in this.
Bubba Wallace probably.
Like 100% certain he's going to get in the top 10.
Probably. Yeah.
I think he might do 11th.
Okay, let me get up the NASCAR stats list for Bubba Wallace at Phoenix since you want to argue.
We're already over time. Gabe, end the episode.
Anyways, um, we gotta do what we gotta do, you know. Sometimes we gotta talk about the point system. Sometimes we gotta talk about Bubba Wallace's Phoenix average finishing position. Anyways, this is it. I don't got much more to say. They don't got much more to say. We'll see you next week. We're going to Phoenix. Bailey's going to Phoenix. Bailey's in Phoenix, I think. I don't know. But Bailey is going to the race, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.
Wait, 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 wait. Wait.
Do we have the stats or not?
Sorry, I thought we were ending the episode, so I didn't pull them up. And they didn't fit my agenda, so I'm not gonna show them.
Hmm.
It's this episode, man.
Hey, if
Oh
I'm
my
if
God.
I'm not if I'm one thing, I'm at least honest.
You know what? I appreciate it.
This is my live reaction to the Red Bull Spring Edition Cherry Sakura. Let's see. Smells pretty good.
I like battery acid.
Actually tastes really good.
Ooh. Drive to Survive. I'm not watching it. Did you guys watch it? Time out, pause.
No.
Good. But I did hear that Nico Rosberg is on it this year.
For what reason?
I don't know, but he immediately did a dig at Lewis. And they were like, oh, you did that because he had to do like his introduction. He's like, Nico Rosberg, 2016 F1 world champion. And they were like, oh, you said that really easily. And he's like, yeah, well, unlike other people, I don't struggle to say the team names. He was just straight at Lewis. Beyond the point.
Rent free. I mean, he was my favorite when I was watching F1, but rent free.
I love Nico Rosberg. 10 out of 10 driver. I love him. It's great. And someone did the trend and they were like doing names and then I don't know if you know the audio on TikTok where it's just like naming things and it just goes Britney Spears. Britney Spears. They did
Uh,
that. Oh my God. I'll have to find the video. But they did that trend and it's like faces of Drive to Survive. And then it gets to Nico Rosberg and it's just like Britney Spears. Britney Spears. We don't cover F1 on this podcast, my guys, but apparently we do today. It's a lot more interesting than
Anyways,
the F1 race here.
yeah, 100%. That, dude, I swear every time I turn on an F1 race at Coda, like 10, 20 laps in, I'm asleep. Like I don't mean no shade. I don't want to hate. I'm just saying like especially like with time over here, you know, it's like 9, 10 p.m. It's my bedtime. On my bed. I'm with my phone. I'm like looking at it. And then I crash, and then like 2 a.m. I wake up, and then yo the race is over. Oh, the lights are still on, and I gotta walk over, turn off my lights, and then go back to sleep.